Hey YouTube, Rascal Productions here, Seth for Rascal Productions, and we're going to do, obviously, you saw in the title down below, I think it's down below, I don't know, YouTube always changes everything. This is going to be the Kurt Busch Haas Chevy review, and we got three very mentally retarded, special guests here today.
My mommy says I'm special.
No way, me too.
Brody, you just gave yourself away now. Oh, should we give ourselves away?
Really, nice job, Robbie. Alright, so we got Robbie, Julian, and Brody, and I might have all of their channels in the description, but I might be too lazy, so, oh well. They're all on my dumb friends list if you really care enough. I'm sure you don't, but you might. Okay, anyway. Yes, I like this car. Let me see if I can fix the lighting here a little bit. Oh, let me move this light. There we go. That's about better. Okay. So I'm gonna go through do a 360 view of the car or the box here. All right, let me back it up. Do a 360 view of the box, and then you guys tell me what you think of this car.
Well, I'm getting the 124 of this car at Brickles, and I'm hoping to get this autographed by Kurt Busch at IMS. So this is a really cool diecast. I mean, it's such a shame they screwed up the 164, but the 124 should be somewhat better than that.
Yeah, definitely a cool car. I want it because, since Kurt Busch is running Indy, it's going to be cool. It's a double-duty car, sort of. So, yeah, definitely an awesome car.
I really like the design of that number 41 car. I'm so glad that Kurt Busch, after over 2 years of having really crappy rides, is finally getting a good ride.
Alright, so there will be no Noonan show for this episode.
Oh my god! Oh god!
Oh yeah. That's what everyone says when the Noonan show comes on. But haha. You're supposed to laugh. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and take the car out. Let's take the car out.
Yeah! Feels like lead paint and burned rubber, doesn't it?
Alright, so here we have it out of the box, and even though Robbie said it smelled really bad, I didn't find it to be as bad as I imagined it when he said that, but I don't know. You have to take Robbie up on that one, or anyone else who has the car. I don't know. I smelled it. It smells like paint, definitely, but doesn't smell.
Yeah, the lead paint of it smells really bad. I mean, when I first opened mine up, this is back when I was healthy and my nose wasn't clogged up. I opened it up and I was like, oh shoot, I gotta put this thing out of its box for a while. But then afterwards, it didn't smell too bad. But I can still smell the lead paint on these cars.
Yeah, but alright, so this car, of course, Kurt Busch is driving for Stuart Haas this year, 41 car, and I remember, sadly, I wasn't able to get any of this on camera because I was stupid and brought the wrong camera to the test session. But I asked Kurt, because then this was right after a picture leaked with the 41 car on there. I asked him if he was going to drive the 41, and he said he didn't know, quote unquote, he didn't know, but he said that that's what they were leaning towards. So that meant, yes, that's exactly what I'm driving, and don't tell the internet that. But anyway, so I guess let's go ahead and go over to sponsors. Does anyone want to start here?
Oh, absolutely. I can take over the hood here. Of course, on the hood we got Haas, which on mine is kind of a little screwed up. It's a little bit off-center, but we got the Chevy S logos. We got the 41 and Stuart Haas Racing, and of course the Kurt Busch name on the windshield with the Chevy logos, which are kind of enlightened on this one. Yay!
That's the one thing I do like about the new molds. The new molds have the actual manufacturer logos a lot clearer. So that's a plus.
I just noticed something. Tony Stewart does exactly what AJ Foyt does. He has the 14 and 41 cars.
Didn't someone point that out in a video, or was
one of us pointed it out, but Brody, why don't you take over the side of the car, man?
We got the usual contingencies, we got 41, and Haas, I think it says Haas CNC, I don't remember.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, CEA, I knew it.
We got Outlaw on the top door post. What's that called? Door post. I don't know.
Gate pillar.
Name pillar.
Name
rail. Name rail.
Name rail. Okay, well,
that thing on the car.
that thing on the car. All right, what about these sponsors? It's Mobile One, Haas.
I think it's Haas and Outback, my friend.
Outback? All right, that makes sense.
You mean the little mini sponsors?
On the B pillar, yeah. I think it's Outback. Let me see if I can read. I can't really read the ones on the bottom, out right in front of the wheel well.
I see.
Or right in front of the wheel.
I see Bosch and SEM and Exalta, I think.
And then the quarter panel right over here is Mac Tools, Mobile One, and that's it. And then American Ethanol there. And then we got State Water here on the C pillar right there. And on the back we got HaasCNC.com with something under that. Do you see what's under that? I don't.
America's Machine Tool, I think it is.
Okay. And I think it's State Water Heaters under the left headlight or left tail light. My bad.
Maybe, yeah.
Possibly. Then we got SS Chevy 41, HaasCNC.com, and then America's Machine Tool again, and then HaasCNC.com on the roof, and then this side's the same. So, the paint scheme starts out with a black splitter, and then it's a black car with just like a red swoosh on the side that goes all the way around the car. That's practically it. It's red outlined in silver, I believe.
If you really touch it, Seth, if you go by the where the red is, it kind of feels like a little texture on it. If you really think about it, like the red is like a little bit of a rig markings on it and stuff.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I feel that. That's actually pretty nice.
I'll probably feel more on my 124 that I'll be getting, but you feel a little bit on the 164s. But with the red swoop and stuff, it's kind of a little bit of different finish on there, as according to where the black is, which I believe the black is a high gloss, but same time also a flat finish type of thing.
It's like a mix, yeah. It's not like it's not quite like the Mark Martin Aaron's car from last year, or actually any of the 55s from last year, which were flat black, as rough as you can possibly get, but it's not high gloss, so it's kind of in the middle. But I think that I noticed I've only got one defect on this car, and that's right here. There's like a decal defect right here, but oh well, I'm not going to complain because I've seen some people who've had really bad luck, Robbie included.
I bent up American Ethanol logo. I got a speed pillar messed up. I got a car that smells like lead paint. I got decal markings on the window and all that good stuff. And of course, the Haas logo is off-centered, which is great to see that.
You mean on the
I mentioned that at IMS I looked through about 10 or 15, 20 of these. Every single one of them had a major error. So you're lucky.
I am really lucky. I've actually noticed I've been really lucky through the years. Like last year, I didn't get too many that sucked. So of course, I didn't buy that many cars last year, compared to Rob. But Rob seemed to get all of them that were screwed up last year. What about you, Julian? What did you experience a lot of?
What do you mean experience a lot of?
Mishaps on your diecast?
I don't recall any from last year, but I remember a couple of Kevin Harvick, 2000, I think it was 11. I didn't know about this until I bought it, but there was this huge chip on the driver's side, number 29.
Yeah. So obviously Lionel has rigged us out of $7 many times before, and I'm sure we'll continue to do in the future. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a 360 view, and you guys can say like your main overall just opinions on the car.
Well, I'm really excited to get the 120 for this car. It's something like a Busch car right now, as I speak, his brother. But it's a really awesome car. I have to mainly get mine at Brickles and see what I really think about this car, because mine's just so screwed up that I can only notice the defects on it.
Yep. All right. So that's last thoughts, Julian or Brody? or both, or whatever.
This car is fantastic.
I am broke on opinions right now.
I feel a pun coming from Brody.
If Brian was here, he'd make a pun.
Brian, I'm sure Brian makes puns in his sleep.
That he does. That he does, my friend.
Alright, so general consensus I would say is to get this car, but I would probably wait until you're at like a tent in Gypsyland, or you're at your diecast store if you have one, and be able to look at it and make sure it's not of major fault. So, I mean, I got lucky. I ordered this from Scott, and I didn't tell him to look through them and whatnot and see. But I got lucky. So I'm not counting on. Don't count on getting the same thing, is what I'm saying. But that's basically it. Did anyone have any messages like IRA stuff, sponsor, shameless plugs, or anything they want to throw in here at the last second?
Oh yeah, definitely watch the new IRA race in Portland when it comes out. We have lots of excitement, but not as crazy as Long Beach.
Yeah, Long Beach was insane. Yes, Julie?
And my Burkles Cup Series signups are going to be at the end of the month of Season 4 for the 2014 year. So, check out my stuff. It's definitely close to the end of this month.
All right, Brody, you got... Okay, that wraps up this review. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Meep.